Welcome to
Super Selli Joes.
Trigger warning, disclaimer, whatever you want to call it. This podcast will feature graphic language about
Poop. Pee.
and
More poop.
however, this is a comedy podcast and everything and anything talked about on it should be viewed as an attempt at humor. Like if you hear anything on this podcast you don't agree with or like, please just turn it off. No one on here is a politician or actually affecting the way you live. So if you genuinely have a problem with anything said on here, redirect your energy at a real issue going on in the real world. Sorry, I have to leave the shirt open.
Yeah, dude, you can do whatever the fuck you want, man. It's your podcast too.
I know. It's your home, and there's no camera, so I feel like
isn't that liberating, dude?
Yeah, I'm not like embarrassed. It's just,
but it's also just like
disrespectful of the fans who don't want to see that.
Dude, look at some of the fucking slobs that have video podcasts
so
right
true.
now.
Well, I'm not showing off. it's hot.
It's a hot one.
Oh, jeez. I feel like when I do this, it's very like those movies from the 90s about New Yorkers. They always did that on hot days.
Yeah.
They always have a shirt open, but now when I walk around, everyone seems to be just soldiering through it, except for the gays.
Well, as you know, like we're in the throes of the New York jihad because of Shire Allah.
I did see a full garbed up Muslim woman this morning.
Oh shit!
I didn't mean for that to sound mean. It's just
she went to Karari.
Yeah. Yes, dude. Full, like Dune. Exactly.
They never addressed the fact that in Batman Beyond, the blue assassin Karari is also a Muslim woman, a devout Muslim woman.
She's in a white shawl, type thing.
Which is like what assassins you, because it's like the opposite. Muslims are the opposite of Christians, so Christians assume ninjas are black, so Muslims are like, oh, they must be wearing white garb.
Yeah, and then it's either guys dressed like in pants, like you, freaks, and then there's gay guys who are in just like a tank top and short shorts.
These are joggers, but as they become baggier and baggier, they transition into harem pants, which are the kind Aladdin wore.
Right, or the Sultan.
Yeah, those are the best kinds of. That's the best kind of clothes. I mean, Aladdin had it figured out,
dude.
You're
the Sultan and you know it.
Oh, I'm 100% the Sultan. I'm like the Sultan, and like I'm like Jafar's only the Sultan. Only instead of hypnotizing me with the cobra, I'm just getting high.
I'm Jafar.
Yeah,
our aesthetic is you're the Sultan and I'm Jafar.
Oh, that is like 100% the vibe. Yeah.
yeah, dude.
Every little fucking fat short guy and tall lanky guy duo.
We do hit with that. It's nice.
Yeah, it's like Wario and Waluigi.
Yeah, that's a perfect. That might be near perfect for us.
Yeah.
Because we're fans too.
Oh yeah, we're big Nintendos.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, we hooked up Nintendo at the bar.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah, dude.
Which one?
The one with the Axe bar I worked at.
Yeah, but which Nintendo?
Oh, the Switch, dude. We've been playing.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you can play like all the classics.
Oh, yeah, dude. We've also been playing, though, like when there's no one there, we'll all like get controllers and just play Mario Kart.
Damn, it's the fucking best, dude. The Switch is such a fucking great game system because it's like, PlayStation's amazing because it has like top of the line graphics, but Nintendo is just fun.
Yeah.
Like they don't like that's what
consistent too.
Yeah, it's like Xbox and PlayStation like they rock, but man, like Nintendo is just it's fun to play Nintendo games.
Two things about Nintendo I hate though.
Yeah.
I hate their inversion of the B and A.
Oh, it's awful.
I mean, it's almost like they're like, "Oh, you guys like that over there?"
No, it's
not over here.
It's the stupidest fucking thing they've ever done.
A big fuck you to us. If it was like the Super Nintendo, it would make sense because they're next to each other. It's different. They're different arrangements of the buttons. It's not, but it's not anymore.
It should be a that the button placement needs to be a universal thing.
Yeah, they need. I don't want to hear it's Japanese culture. I don't want to hear, we're just trying
to... It's a bad rock to have a Y on the top of a button.
Yeah.
Need to be where X is. It's where the fucking B button is. It's completely inverse.
Dude, you know how many times I've been playing Super Smash Bros. I've done up A to get out of the situation and I just die? Anyway, sorry.
Right, because you think... No, it's... And like you familiarize yourself with the same layout. Yeah, Nintendo is bad about that. And if I play Switch too much...
Yeah.
Then it's also hard to go back to like Xbox too because I'm like, how am I navigating shit? I'm clicking, I'm clicking to enter shit that I don't actually mean to enter.
Exactly. Second thing is when I guess they gave it up with the Wii, but they still stick to their like, we're gonna do it a little weird. Like they did the motion capture with the Wii, which never worked. It never worked. Bowling sort of worked, but any game.
Boxing was awful.
What was the one with your samurais? Red Steel.
Okay.
I feel like it's Red Steel. I might be wrong, but you could the sword never went where you were supposed to. All right, Resident Evil 4 was good. I'll give them that one. But the new thing with the Switch, dude, is like they give you those little controllers that an ogre like me can't even pinch, and I'm supposed to play on it like it's like a Tamagotchi.
Yeah, dude. Like when you take off the controllers, then you just have like one side of it.
Yeah,
it's like the full controller, but it's not.
Am I wrong? Do they still pack it? Will they sell you the Switch now? Is it just those controllers and maybe one of the real ones? So you can.
No, you don't get a real one. You have to buy the real one separate.
The
Pro controller is separate. So you get the Switch. You get the Switch 2, and then you also get like this little attachment pad that you can put the pads into to make it a handheld, but it's not the best. If you want the Pro controller, you have to pay separately for it.
Yeah, see that's the one thing Nintendo.
But I was at the Nintendo store, so I was like, fuck it. I'm already here.
The Bro controller.
It's like and now like they're increasing the price, so I gotta like the right time because like everything's going up in fucking price because everyone thinks AI is still like a marketable thing.
Oh yeah, I got clowned. The fuck! I hate our group chat. By the way,
no, you don't. You love the Discord.
I hate them so much. I hate them. They make fun of me for telling you to make an AI thing.
Well, it is very funny.
I just didn't even think to do it. I just said Joe does this all the time. Yeah. I'll text. So I'll give a little context. Yeah. My friends literally all morning were talking about GTA in the group chat, just back and forth. It's a
generational game,
dude. They were dicks. They were literally like, "Wouldn't it be cool if you could like kiss your girlfriend in the game?" Yeah. They didn't say that. I mean, verbatim, but they basically said that. And it was back and forth of them being like, "Oh, wouldn't it be cool?" And I'm like, "Yo, I'm just trying to like go about my day." So I text Joe. I go, "Make Christian, my son and Ryan's son, make Christian kiss Ryan looking like a tree from fucking Lord of the Rings."
Yeah, make him look like an ent.
Yes, and then you sent it, and you sent me like 2 questions. I sent you back pictures and answers, and then you sent me the pic. I posted the group chat. I said, this has been you guys all morning. They're like, "You're a boomer. Why would you use AI for this?" I'm like, I didn't use AI. I just texted Joe about it.
You executed an AI hit.
I know, yeah.
But I know.
I was like, I'm not gonna go research. I think that would be even crazier if I took the time out of my day.
Yeah.
To just be like, all right, how do I make an AI? Oh, I go here. I have to get a pic. Like that would have taken time. I just texted you, who literally in your free. I'll be like hanging out at my job with children, and I'll get a text from you having a picture of me like carrying a little sister away from a big daddy. And I'm like, what is this? Why'd you send me this? So I was like, all right, if he could do this for no reason on the fly, I figure I'll just send him a prompt.
All you have to do is like you literally like I just put in a picture. So you sent me the pictures of Christian. I had a picture of Ryan. So I took those photos and then I just gave it like a 3-sentence like make this guy look like he's part tree and make it look like he's kissing this guy and have it in a forest sense.
And it's just you type it in. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. I'll show you.
ChatGPT.
Yeah, I don't even have like a premium account.
See, I just don't know that.
You shouldn't use that shit.
That's what I mean. Like they're like, you didn't. I'm like, I sent it to my friend who trolls me in his free time.
Only old people use ChatGPT.
That's my point. Anyway, it's fine. We addressed it on the pod.
I mean, like an AI should only be used to bully people and to imply that they're gay.
Yes, that's what I was doing.
And then, like it's actually like an art to get ChatGPT to make some of the images because like they're like, well, we can't. You're trying to make it look like I can't be like ChatGPT. Make it look like Alex is like raping a black man and setting him on fire. And ChatGPT is like that actually kind of violates some of the terms of the Geneva Convention that I must adhere to. So then you got to like fucking play around with things and. But like there's like ways around it. You just have to know how to hack the system, hack the planet.
Right. Reword it.
But
it's like having sex with a woman. She's like, I can't tonight, and you're like, oh, please.
Yeah. Careful, you're skirting near Adam Carolla territory.
Is that what he? Ugh.
Adam Carolla basically just said,
like Adam Carolla.
Everyone
I'm kidding, by the way.
I used to. I mean, like, here's the thing: is like Adam Carolla and
when a woman wants to have sex, he
was cool on Loveline. He was chill, and the Man Show.
So I didn't have cable.
You hated Loveline?
I didn't have cable.
Oh,
so
you never watched The Man Show?
No, dude, no.
Oh, I love The Man Show. That was back when Jimmy Kimmel would do blackface.
Joe Rogan was on it, too.
Joe Rogan and Doug Stanhope replaced Jimmy Kimmel and Adam Carolla. And it's so funny to, like, look back on that, where it's like, holy fuck, Joe Rogan was on. And, like, Joe Rogan had some scorching hot takes where he was talking about watching and jerking off to Tracy Lords porn.
Who is she?
Tracy Lords was a pornographic actress from the 1980s.
Yeah.
And later on, I think in like the early 90s, it was revealed like, oh, she was 16 when she filmed those adult films. So like, it's literally child pornography.
Yeah, it's not cool.
And like then Joe Rogan's like, yeah, I fucking watched it. I jerked off to it. And it's like, dude.
Yeah, you just don't have to. Yeah.
I only knew about Tracy Lords because after the adult films, she started becoming like, she was like a legit Hollywood actress. And there was some fucking 80s vampire film she was in. And she kept her clothes on.
Lost Boys?
I don't think it was Lost Boys.
Okay.
It could be. I don't know. You'll have to. Yeah, you can look up her IMDb. She has like a legit profile. And like they've scrubbed and removed. And like, like they've removed like her adult films for that reason. And so it's even wilder that Rogan was like, yeah, I fucking watched it. It's like, so like you found like a fucking snuff film. No, I might be in the minority, but I like older women in adult films.
I've stayed on, so when I started watching porn, all the women I watched were also like a few years in. Yeah. Like they were either like older, like my age or older than me. And I started watching porn when I was like fucking... Like, literally, like, probably 18.
You know what sucks? Like, I had to fucking wait. I wanted to fuck. I was always trying to look at porn.
Yeah.
But, like, my stepdad was just, like, I unfortunately had, like, the tech-savvy boomers.
Yes.
Because, like, he worked in an office, so he knew all about that shit. Yeah, so he was like, I know the internet history.
Right, exactly.
And it's like, fuck, dude. So it wasn't until, like, really I got into college and I could just bust nuts on the reg.
Yeah. It's also, like, I feel like there is definitely this out there, too. There's, like, porn stars who are made to look younger, and that shit always creeped me out. Like they would, like, you know this too, like when you're scrolling through like a category, you always see a category where you're like, what the fuck is that? Or even that, or shemale, or just shit where that like makes your eyes pop. That was always one for me where I was like, who the fuck? And I
used to think like trans porn was like all like CGI or some shit. I'm like, there's no way that fucking actually exists.
They're huge, dude.
And now it's like it's become like, honestly, there's probably like a porn addiction or something.
No, 100%, dude.
Like it's like not enough.
Like
people build up like a fucking porn. Like, damn, I used to fucking jerk off to Victoria's Secret magazines.
Yeah.
And that used to be like all I need. Like Tyra Banks
movie scenes.
Yeah, Tyra Banks wearing a corset was like, that's all I need, baby. I'm set.
Yeah, dude. Dude, if you take time off, you can get back to there too. Like I don't watch porn the way I used to. I used to like, you know, whenever I wanted to jack off, I would watch porn. Not anymore. I just avoid it a lot. It's kind of crazy, actually. It's just dangerous.
And then you're just like, damn. Like,
but I still support my ladies, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I shout out Rachel Starr, Audrey Patoni.
I'm grateful, like, you know, this fucking, like, I'm glad, like, you know, fucking streaming porn didn't come around until I was in, like, my, like, fucking mid-20s. Yeah. I would have never gotten shit done, you know?
People are warped, dude, but you know what I'll say? It's for, at least, like, the only positive side of porn, I'll say, is, like, a consumer of it, is that, like, if you at least can figure out what you have to do. You know what I mean? Like, you can see,
like, spit on it.
Yeah, you're just like, there's, you know, because they show you how to improvise and stuff. So, like, you know, not even show. I'm not saying
I'm
not a watch a tutorial guy. I'm just saying, like, if you can find porn where they're actually having fun, you know, try to do what they do. Is my point. Shout out my boy Owen Gray.
Always having fun, dude.
It seems. Well, he gets down with the trans too, and
yikes.
Yeah, it's not for me.
Very dangerous, man. That's a dangerous path you're walking down.
But you know, I think it is that thing, dude. Like you just said, where a lot of people are like this. It's like the debaucherous thing, or like a Caligula thing, complex, or whatever, where it's like, I've fucked so many hot chicks where it's just like I'm gonna try other things now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it can go, at least it goes that way and not, he's not a pedophile.
I don't know. I'm
right?
a consistent guy. It's like I banged a hot chick. I love banging a hot chick.
Dude,
all I'll do is just bang hot chicks.
Me too, dude. I actually don't understand it. Like, I understand, like, wanting a variety or being like, I'm tired of a certain person or whatever. But just being like, you know what? Chicks are just... I'm out of chicks. You know what I mean? I can't do it.
I just thank my lucky stars that every woman I've been with sexually just happened to be the most beautiful woman in the world.
Right at the
like,
moment,
how fucking
right?
lucky am I? Like, I'm just like the luckiest fucking... Damn, my son was born under a lucky star. Oh, my fucking God. So did you watch any of the leaked GTA shit?
No, dude, none of it.
Are you doing that
care.
because you preserve, or you just don't like it?
Well, first of all, if it is that like, we're going to talk about the ending, dude, I really don't want to know about story stuff because I love GTA stories. It's just fun to do them. They're sick, dude. There's always, like, ever since GTA 4 did a, like, Martin Scorsese riff on their story, I've been, like, engaged. And actually, I would say, sorry, that's more... I guess the first.
I mean,
I'd
like,
say Michael Mann
say
is more of
Vice City was like when they really started doing the Vice City and San Andreas. They really started doing like the storyline a lot more.
San Andreas was like a wild. That was almost like closer to Saints Row if you think about it.
That was like Boys in the Hood,
yes,
and a lot of that shit, and like just like the comp, like out of like straight out of Compton.
Yeah, it was like a Jackie Chan mix too, not like Asian. It's just like their movies, like the Rush Hour movies, how they just it was like car chases, the Bad Boys, and shit.
It was a little more exciting, a little
yes.
And then I would say GTA 4 was like the darkest.
I think that's a Scorsese.
Yeah, it was like early 1970s Scorsese mixed with like Michael Mann's Heat.
Right.
Especially the bank robbery.
Yeah, exactly.
Was super heat.
Exactly. And then I would say the fifth one goes like a little more Tarantino, Michael Bay.
I would say that's almost more Saints Row 5.
Yeah.
Because like that was like when it kind of got like, well, that was
definitely
like,
the online.
Well, because I mean Saints Row was originally like, what if GTA was goofy?
Yeah.
And then GTA was goofy, and then Saints Row was like, we're superheroes now.
Yeah, she got wild, dude.
GTA, I kind of like Saints Row 4 for that reason because it's like so far fetched where they're like, I just give them superpowers.
See, I loved Saints Row 2 because it was like it was almost like a rated R Fast and Furious where it's like we got the team together and we're taking over the city with all the gangs and it had moments of like real gangster shit. Like when he put the dude's wife in the monster truck ring and then he made him run over his wife. Oh, dude, it was so good. Anyway,
that shit was fucking cool. And but like the rebooted Saints Row was fucking ass awful.
Let's talk about it.
It's like it's out of context. Like that, I've never seen a game go on sale that quickly where it was like $1.25.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like, oh, I'll buy it for $1. I'll pay $1.25, and then it's like, oh, this is fucking incredibly awful.
Yeah,
like it wasn't fun to play. It felt like a slog. It felt like it was AI generated. I don't know. There's like nothing I'm really looking forward to playing right now.
No, I'm there for GTA 6, but I'm not keeping up with the leaks. I'm gonna get it probably no matter what. It doesn't really matter. I'm just there. Like, you gotta get it.
There's gonna be like that rush of people that want to get it just to try to 100% it as soon as possible. I don't know, man. Like, I kind of want to. I'm just gonna probably wait until like they get because there's gonna be like a ton of bugs and shit.
Dude, this is my problem with the GTA launch. It's so big now that on launch day, I'm almost certain the servers are just gonna not be.
Yeah, the PlayStation servers are gonna crash.
Everything's gonna crash.
We're gonna have to get it on PlayStation because it's not gonna come out on PC for like another. So of course Dane is gonna like have to dust off the old PS5 because he also, as much as he loves PC, he really does not love being left behind and not
exactly.
included.
And dude, it's just gonna be GTA 5 online launch was a disaster. I remember the day they were like, you can go online.
Right.
I tried for I think 3 hours to get in a game. It was a fucking nightmare. It glitched out. When I did get in a game, nothing worked. I didn't play for I think 3 months until I heard it was like sort of normal. Yeah. And then I went back.
And it's like, come on.
Yeah, dude. And so this is that's my fear of GTA 6. When if I buy it, let's say I call out of work. Let's say I just wait till, I get home. If I let it download and ready to rock for when I get home from work, when I go press start, is it going to even work? You know what I mean? Or am I going to have to, you're in a queue to watch the story mode. You know what I mean? To play the story mode, am I going to have to sit and wait? And that's why I think people are pissed about the physical copy thing. We're getting like a super serious one.
Yeah, I know, but it's but I mean, it sucks.
The physical copy thing sucks too because they're not going to let us. If you have a physical copy, then the download's in your hands, right? Am I wrong?
I mean, like ideally, yeah, but the problem is a lot of a lot of the discs don't even have all the data. So like you put like it's if anything like it's more like a CD key where you put the disc in your PS5 and it reads it and it starts the install process, but it still needs an internet connection
so
to download the updates. So you're not often getting like the complete game. You're getting access to the game.
Okay.
But
so I'm worried, dude. I'm worried there's going to be delays. I'm worried we're going to get an unfinished. I hope it's not like it's Rockstar. I don't think it's going to be like Cyberpunk.
No.
But I think it is going to be one of those things where they're like, yeah, you made a lot of money, but you also like there should have been something to prepare the I don't know. Obviously they can't control how people react to a video game. It is just a video game at the end of the day. But it is the biggest video game franchise of all time in numbers and everything.
Oh, the expectations, because, like, I mean, GTA 5 made literally, like, over $1 billion.
Yeah.
Like, it made so much fucking money.
Yeah.
And it continues to make money.
Yep, every day. It's its own economy.
I mean, it kind of is, and I think, like, that's also, like, a concern is, like, people like, but I've invested all of this time and money into my old GTA Online account. What's going to happen with the new one?
Right. Sorry.
Are you worried?
No. I thought something was... No.
Not recording?
No.
Never, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm skeptical, but I'm there. I'm gonna buy it eventually. I'm waiting. I'm not buying it right now.
No, I mean, like, there's no reason to pre-order anything.
Yeah, it's also... It's all digital. So
yeah, if it's digital, why are you worried about it?
Was the disc? I would have. I'm serious. I would have gone and tried to find a physical copy, but because I like that shit, it's physical king now, baby.
Well, like Nintendo, that's like a good thing about Nintendo is like for them they're still producing physical shit.
Good.
They made the Oblivion remaster.
Oh yeah.
They put it out on Switch.
Hell yeah, dude.
Physical copy sold out.
Nice.
Like there's still a demand for it, and now.
Excuse me.
Now game manufacturers are also like, we don't want PlayStation to advertise our game because everyone's just gonna like shit on PlayStation. Everyone's shitting on PlayStation right now.
Yeah. It switched. Xbox had a little, I mean,
Xbox has always just been like a second tier gaming system, dude. But this might be their opportunity to make a comeback. Yeah. Unfortunate for you already switched. You already jumped ship to PlayStation.
I've been playing. I'm almost done with Miles Morales.
What do you think of it?
I like it. I don't like how nerdy Miles is for some reason. I don't know why.
It's like funny. You think like Miles is like
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stupid.
Like it's like
Peter.
Where it's like
he sounds nerdier than Peter, dude. It annoys me
because he's also a child. It's a black guy written by a white guy.
Yes, dude. Yeah, Donald Glover doesn't sound like that anymore. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
It's over.
I mean, yeah. And, it's also funny because it's like Brian Michael Bendis created Miles Morales. And Brian Michael Bendis is just like a fucking, like the oldest Jewish looking.
Yeah. Oh.
He wrote Ultimate Peter Parker as a Jew.
Remember that post I had where I just typed in, it's in my Instagram somewhere, but it was like I typed in, like, is Spider-Man Jewish? And it's like, no, but there have been multiple points to his Nebuchadnezzar traits.
Right.
But it was the Google AI. It wasn't like Grok. It was like the baseline AI I asked.
Well, it's
told me that.
I found, like, this old interview of Stan Lee, and he was like, I've always seen Spider-Man as sort of a Woody Allen character. And it's like, oh, yikes.
Yeah, dude. Oh, we check MJ's ID, dude. And her birth certificate.
Isn't it funny that two of the most like mainstream successful openly Jewish comedians, Woody Allen and Jerry Seinfeld, have both
Jerry Lewis too. His young
Violently
cousin
raped a woman.
was cousin.
Violently raped a young woman.
Jesus Christ. Jerry
Allegedly.
Seinfeld keeps taking massive
L's.
Yeah, like public L's that don't affect him because he's a billionaire.
He could give less of a shit. He's living in
rules.
He's living in his fucking mansion built of dead Palestinian children bones in Israel that was promised to him 3,000 years ago.
For real, it is a testament to like I do want that type of money.
Fuck you money?
Yeah, dude.
Where you can deny the existence of Palestine.
I would be cool, dude. That's why I'll never
You
make
don't
it.
you don't want fuck you money. You want fuck Palestine money.
Dude. Yeah, dude. I would. Oh man, I would make crazy statements.
What's one statement you would say?
I would
There's only two
insult my
genders.
fans. I'd say whoever turned down the Batman animated movie should be hanged in a public square. I'll fund it.
Yeah.
We'll find billions. You know what I mean? There you go. That's a start.
You would make it. You would you would remove all references of Barbara Gordon fucking Batman
for no reason. I'd say, you know what? There are too many gay people on TV and movies.
I mean, there really are, but what can you do? Like, stop doing like this shit where it's like, oh, look at that.
Dude, honestly, every time I talk to people back home, they'll bring that up, and I'll always be like, it's not that bad. They're not wrong though. Like every time I turn on a show, I'm just like, oh, okay, they're kissing. It's like how is there like a they're like, oh, this is a show that takes place in the 1980s, right.
and then they're like, oh, they're my trans neighbor Rebecca,
dude,
and it's like, okay, people weren't openly trans in the 80s,
right.
and like people are definitely not okay with it.
So there's certain shows that do it right, like 6 Feet Under. They're like, what's his name, Michael C. Hall. He's just a gay brother. Right. You're like, okay, of course, it makes sense. The Wire. It's like, yeah, he's gay, but he's literally
also evil.
Yeah, so
it makes sense.
He's one of the hardest.
Yeah, he's afraid
in the hood.
He goes around just like shooting people full of his HIV positive blood.
He dips his shotgun bullets in blood just in case he nips you. You still die. He's like a Komodo dragon in the hood.
Dangerous.
Game of Thrones, you're like, this isn't real.
Everyone's just a freak in that show anyway.
Yeah.
Like literally like there's like no redeeming. There's like everyone's like, oh, well, people are like they keep pulling that like people are complex type shit.
Yeah,
you know?
But there are shows where you're just watching it and you're like, they just threw it in there. And like I'm not saying that everywhere I go there aren't gay people. I live in New York.
Yeah.
It's just,
more like gay faggot York. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good.
Yeah, because I every show I'm just like, oh wow,
look at these fucking
there's
diversity.
Black people
look
in
at
the
these
show
freaks.
than gay people. Yeah.
What is this? What are all these monsters?
Well, I grew up in a pretty like mixed town, so growing up when people were like, yeah, just people don't hang out with like other groups, I'm like, well, they do. They just not. Yeah, of course, if you're like somewhere, you usually just go to the people you're with. But like where I lived, it was pretty mixed up. Like it wasn't like people just sat and were like, fuck you, sit with your race.
See, I went to. I spent my developmental years in California, so like there was actually like there was like a trans kid before we even knew what trans people really were. But it's like, oh, I like dressing up like a girl, and I would like to get gender reaffirming surgery. And I'm like, what a fucking little weirdo.
Yeah,
and you know what? I still fucking think that, dude, but whatever, dude.
The kids I work with, because gay now is like second tier, they now will like say trans shit to each other as like an insult. It's so like I can't laugh.
So like you can't be like like what we would say like you're gay, and that was like the worst thing you could call somebody. They're like, okay, you're trans, gay is okay now.
Well, they'll say you're gay too, but it's almost like that is when someone says it, the other person is just like, oh yeah, so what? You know what I mean? It's like a joke.
Oh, you have to pretend to be like, so what? What's wrong with being gay? It's like, I don't know, read the Bible, dude.
Or they're like, go tell that to Brian's dad. It's like they say shit like that to each other, and you're like, dude, that's crazy, because there's actual like gay. There's a lot of gay parents in the school, but the thing that one kid one day left and said. He leaves the room, and right before he leaves, he like slings his backpack on and looks back at all of us and goes, I still love you if you're trans. And I went, Mark, go home. I was like, no, none of that. And all the kids were laughing at, hey, it's not funny. And I like I turned around and I'm like, like just like trying not to laugh. So I'm like, it's not funny.
Dude, I hate
kid, it's really funny.
I hate the masks we have to wear at our jobs. I hate it because like I have like dude, I'm always stressed the fuck out. I'm always pissed, but I can't like I can't be like I'm stressed and I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, I always joke about this with the other counselors when like a kid insults you and you can't just be like, yeah, well, I do cool shit.
Yeah.
Like, you don't know what I'm like outside
I don't want them to know. I don't want them to know about this life outside of my 9 to 5.
It's like, bro, you don't even know what it's like being an adult. Shut up. It's so miserable.
Like, yeah, dude, this shit sucks.
You might think I'm not cool, but I am, and it's not cool to be cool as an adult. You know what I mean? It's like be cool as an adult is you're a loser. It sucks. To be cool as an adult is to be an adult. But if you're like an adult in like a leather jacket,
it's like a little
smoking a cig,
a little kid. If a little kid thinks you're cool as an adult, it's like fuck. So like, here's an idea of like a cool adult. Like a little kid's not going to think Don Draper is cool.
Right.
They're like, that's a grown up man. He's smoking a cigarette. Yeah. He's wearing a suit. We don't think that's cool.
Right.
We think like the fucking weeboo who knows about Japanese culture and plays video games all day and has like a dual screen monitor and a collection of fucking anime posters.
I just do what I want, man.
Action figures like in pristine packaging, you know?
Dude, my cousin when I was younger, he lived with his parents and his room was always like that. Like he was a dork. And I always be like, wow, you have the best life, man. And I remember he told me when he was older, he's like, yeah, one day as a kid, I remember this too. I was like, I like looked in his room and all his stuff and like he lived at home still. And I remember saying to him like, wow, Tony, when I grow up, I want to be just like you. And he was like, I'm moving out. Because it like set into him that a child was looking at his situation and was like, this rules.
It's a cautionary, it's a wake up call.
And then he literally said like within a day he was like in the news, because this is like in the 90s, so he's in the newspaper like, I need to find a place to live. And she's like, why? He's like, it's so funny.
Because I don't want to be a fucking loser. Yeah, I mean, like, and it's not like bad to live with your folks.
No. And that stigma, dude, has gone away like a lot because of how fucking bad things are.
Yeah, it has not. It's like I don't think the stigma's gone away, but everyone's just like resigned to the fact that this is it.
This is how. Well, dude, a lot of people are also. And someone who's in the dating scene, dude. A lot of women are going through the same thing where like I just got my own place again because for 2 years I had to move back home. Like shit happens, dude. Yeah. And the older you get too, people are more sympathetic, dude. I don't think I dated. Maybe it's definitely my cousin's girlfriend once who was a rich privileged bitch. She knew I didn't move out yet of my house and she's like, "How long have you lived at home?" I'm like, in college I moved back home and then I had to move back because I got arrested. And she's like, "Oh, I would never move back in with my parents." And I was like, "What the fuck, you bitch?"
That helps me not at all.
Yeah, I was like, also like, how privileged are you? Like, I wish I made better choices. I'm sure I could have, where I would never have to think about moving back in with my parents. But it's always. I'm not saying like if I were to lose housing, that's what I have to do. You know what I mean? Like I don't have property. I don't have a huge backup plan. I could eventually find somewhere to live, but if I lost housing in like a month or two, I have to move back home. That's always what I have to do. As of right now.
Damn.
I want that to change. You wouldn't.
You got to get a little you don't have a little windfall?
No, dude. I can. What do you mean? Like money?
Yeah.
Yes. No. That's not what I mean, dude. It's just if I lose, like if I don't find somewhere to live out here, you know what I mean?
Oh, you have the option.
That's what I mean. I don't have like money where I can just find somewhere to live. It's a process.
Where, like money, you have to like I
have to find roommates and stuff.
Right,
you know what I mean? I bet you I could find somewhere to live by myself, but it would be on the outskirts. It would be somewhere else. It wouldn't be in New York City. That's where
which is tough.
I live my life out here now. Yeah. That's what I was looking down the barrel of recently, and I'm almost through it, so we'll figure it out.
We're in the home stretch.
I know,
like, you're in a good place because you have the apartment.
Yes.
And like you just need to find people to want to move in, and there's always people that want to move in.
And I got amenities, dude, in all the rooms. Yeah. They're all pretty. Like anyway, that's not funny. Do you know what is fun? The Cape Crusader.
You liked it, huh?
Dude, I'm on episode 4 of season 2, so I haven't finished it. Not only did I love season 1, dude, season 2 is already better, in my humble opinion. I don't know how you feel.
No, season 2, they really fucking get the ball rolling. What was your favorite episode of season 1?
It might be the last 2 with Two-Face. I mean, it was just so fucking
That was good. I love the Clayface. I loved that they did.
That was in season 1?
Yeah, that was Clayface.
Which one?
He's the actor, and they had the sword fight.
I might have missed an episode. Fuck.
Damn, dude. No,
Are you sure it's not in season 2?
I guarantee you, Clayface was in season 1, and it was one of the better episodes.
All right, I'm listening. Sorry.
Yeah. No, I like that one because it was like Clayface wasn't like a super. It was he just kind of had like a fucked up face that. Could change.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, though that one was good.
Yeah.
That was Clayface.
That was Clayface. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see. Dude, there's so many. That's what I love about it. There's so many little Easter eggs in it.
Yeah.
That if you're not a Batman fan, you really won't get it. But even if you're a Batman fan, they sneak.
Well, it's such like a different because it's set in like the 1930s.
Right.
That like it's such a clearly established alternate universe.
I didn't pick up that was supposed to be Clayface.
Yeah.
I don't know why either.
Well, like
I'll
I mean,
have to go back.
they make like I mean, they do that. That's not the only time they're going to do that throughout the series.
Dude, fuck, what was it? The thing you just said, shit. Oh, the one I liked too in I think it's the first. Yeah, it is the first season. It's the circus episode.
Yeah, with the girl.
With the girl
Yeah.
who's Talia, who's another character from the animated series who dies in like the Justice League and everything. So that was great. But Killer Croc.
Yeah,
he was one
Waylon,
of the.
Yeah, he's one of the.
But he's not. I don't think he's a villain yet.
No,
full blown. But I loved that they showed him when they said his name. I was like, whoa, I got like bugged out. I thought they were gonna do more with the Penguin. I did want more of her, honestly.
I think they're gonna kill her and then have her meek son inherit the mantle of Penguin.
And I love how they're rolling out the Joker. Like the Joker's just every episode. It's kind of like a Mindhunter thing where at the end they just show what he's up to.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm so in, dude. I can't believe it took me so long to get into it. I don't know. My roommate, it might have been you. I think someone else too. Maybe not you, because you like it. But someone else told me like, it's all right. But I got so into it, dude. I love it.
It's fun. It's dark.
The Riddler rules.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing. Oh my God. That fucking third episode when Bruce Wayne pulls a Clark Kent and goes to prison and just glasses. Hilarious, first of all.
As matches Malone.
Is that his real is that a real alias from the comics?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
one of the
that
used to be one of the things like when Batman has to infiltrate like street gangs.
I love that.
He like puts on like a fake scar
Oh.
and like is like matches. And there's actually a couple episodes of the animated series.
I gotta go look back. All right.
And Kevin Conroy makes his voice a little gruffer.
I love that. I love that, dude. And dude, when he like befriends Desmond, and spoiler alert, if anyone, whatever, it's Cape Crusader. It's an animated TV show. Spoiler alert, when Desmond got killed by the Riddler, and he's like, my best friend was the Batman, dude. I can't even talk about it.
Yeah, it was fucking.
I had tears in my eyes. It was so
and like
it's deep.
It's also funny because like I'm we're watching this and it's like, damn, when's Riddler gonna start telling riddles? And it's like he's not
They're
called
bad riddlers. No, he is though. You didn't notice?
What?
He is telling riddles.
When?
They're just bad. He's like when he pulls up to those cops and he's like, "What's the difference between an apple? Why do they call a pineapple an apple? A pineapple instead of just whatever?" And then he's just like, "It's a grenade," and throws a grenade at the guy.
Oh, I don't.
He's been saying like terrible riddles.
Oh man, no, it was because he his automatic gun, he would riddle people with bullets.
No, that makes sense. They explain that. They're like, he got in so many machine gun fights. He's the Riddler, but he does it a few times. Like when the guy's like, one of the goons says, "Hey, we have some concerns." He's like, "What do you do?" He asks him like a stupid question and then shoots him and then doesn't answer the riddle. So I think it's almost like a disrespectful Riddler where it's like not only does he have shitty riddles, but he has the real, the other thing is he riddles you with machine gun bullets, which I love.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I like it, dude. I'm in. I can't wait to finish the full.
Yeah, it's
thing.
Yeah, Batman's willing to fuck people up.
Yeah, dude.
It's fucking cool.
Yeah, he's cutting people with the batarangs.
How do you feel about a black commissioner?
Boo, dude. None of that. Even in the new Batman, but no, I don't mind shit like that. I don't mind when it really doesn't matter for the like. It doesn't really. I guess because white people, we don't have race or culture, whatever. But like Commissioner Gordon, as long as he is who he is, he could be anyone. It wouldn't be if he had an Indian accent. It's not gonna work. Like Batman. Yeah, no,
they call him the Riddler. He riddled me with bullets. But when does Vishnu only have 2 hands? It's when he's choking that bitch ass out.
Get away from my daughter, you bitch fucking motherfucker.
You fucking piece of shit motherfucker.
I fuck you. You ever seen, that video of the 2 Indian guys fighting, like the classic one, where he's like, fuck you, no, I fuck you, and it's
I
just
fuck your mother.
But at one point, you can only see one of them, and the one off screen goes, you walk like girl, and that's the only part that the other guy goes, come on, like kind of like breaks his like anger, where he goes, why you gotta go there?
Why do I have to do that?
It's so funny, guys. Just type in Indian guy fight, watch it. It's like 2 minutes long. It's the best thing ever. And just watch. Tell me I'm wrong. He's like, you're like a girl. And he goes like,
you move like bitch.
Yeah, but he says like girl or something, and the way the guy just like pauses and like lifts his hand, like, come on, man. It's so funny.
Fuck you, bitch ass motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. But the ginger erasure by blacks is crazy. It's in cartoons. Every ginger character gets turned black.
Velma.
What's her name?
Jimmy Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen. What's her name from Invincible? His girlfriend in the show was a ginger chick.
Adam Eve.
No, but the chick was white, and she got turned into a. I think she was ginger. No, I think she was a ginger in the show too. In the comic though too.
Yeah.
Not just Eve. I mean the real woman. Anyway, just a lot of that, dude. And it's whatever. Gingers deserve it.
Because it's like people are gonna rip on gingers, but they can't rip on black people. So they're like,
well, they can.
They can try. But it's like
frowned upon.
It's less taboo. Well, it's like because like redheads, gingers, like at the end of the day, they're white.
Yes.
So like they're still gonna get like they're the lowest form of white, but they're still white.
Yeah, albinos might be there too. Like albinos.
Not albinos. Albinos are upset. Cause like, have you ever seen a black albino?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. So albino is like its own race,
its own little
a subterranean race.
They're like rat people, dude.
Oh, 100%, dude. They're so scary. I'm sorry, dude. If my kid was an albino,
I'd say
like
that as a white. We can say that as whites.
Yeah,
we can.
It's like I mean, like they also like can't go in the sun a whole lot. They're just so weird, dude.
Yeah, they all have weird taste in things too. It's never like, I love Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon. It's like, no, I only watched Boomerang and only episodes of the Addams Family. It's like, fuck you, dude.
Yeah, freak. I'll kill you.
I actually only watched premium cable cartoons like the Sherlock Holmes of the 2000s. Like,
I hated that Sherlock Holmes of the 21st century.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
They put his body in honey.
Yeah, and he wasn't cool still.
Yeah, and then they fucking made like a Watson AI.
Yeah, he's like a little robot.
Yeah. That was a fucking and I kept being like, oh, and then like Moriarty was like still alive.
Yes. Yeah. Dude, Sherlock Holmes, he's only going to be cool if they show him doing blow.
Yeah,
that was like do that.
That was like the coolest shit when like you read like you read like the Sherlock Holmes and he's like
Sir Arthur
fucking like he's like doing coke and shooting heroin and shit.
Dude.
I'm like, oh fuck yeah,
he's solving cases.
Yeah,
and it's legal. That's the thing, dude. Just do a like Guy Ritchie. That was right on the table. Guy Ritchie doing a coked up, Sherlock Holmes.
But they had sober ass fucking Robert Downey Jr. Now who would be a good British actor? Who would be a good British actor to play Sherlock Holmes?
Ooh, Michael Fassbender's always good, but he's a little old. I mean, Sherlock Holmes is
he's a little young, right? Long in the tooth.
How young is fucking... How young is that?
I think Sherlock Holmes is supposed to be like in his 40s, but because like they're old and they're like it's like British, like they look fucking in their 60s.
Oof,
but yeah, I think Sherlock Holmes like in his like late 40s, early 50s.
Let's go.
It depends. Like I think they had like a timeline.
How old is Sherlock Holmes supposed to be?
Because Watson met Sherlock Holmes after his tour in Afghanistan.
God damn! In Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's original story, Sherlock Holmes explicitly stated to be 60 years old. What the fuck? He doesn't look 60 even then, though.
Okay, so he actually looks great for his age.
Dude, he looks amazing. What the fuck? You've seen pictures of Sherlock Holmes, and he looks like a fucking 40-year-old man now. You know what I mean? Like in 2026.
Yeah.
He eats his greens and shit.
Yeah.
He's still he
takes his peptides.
Yeah, he has a little salt and pepper, but he's not. That's crazy.
He's like, he's not like decrepit.
Do you think? I wonder if Sir Carthon was that age where he was like, oh, I can do this, so can he.
I think Arthur Conan Doyle was also like a fucking goofer.
Yeah,
because like he legit believed in fairies and magical pixies and
spiritualism.
shit. Yeah.
I've been watching a thing on The Lost World, and they have a whole section on, because it's based on his book. Right. So he was they think because he believed in that shit, that he was also believing in crazier shit than the dinosaurs being alive.
That's awesome. Like he probably believed all that shit in the center of the world.
Yeah, man. I don't believe that shit. I love a good, like, they found where dinosaurs live shit.
I watched that as a kid, but like by that point Jurassic Park was already out. So I'm like, I'd rather just watch Jurassic Park again than like this like stop motion 1980s fucking movie.
So I watched Jurassic Park, but my mom like drilled into my head like this shit is why Jurassic Park exists. So I still love the stop motion. But you know what I saw yesterday on a whim? Was the house at the end of Oak Street.
How was that?
Bro, so I'll say this. I was talking to Ron Irving about this today, where it is if you don't like stupid people in movies, this is not a movie for you. If you don't like annoying, stupid fucking people, this is not the movie for you. If you like dinosaurs in pretty much every scene besides the first 20 minutes, this is the movie for you.
Okay.
There's dinosaurs everywhere, dude. They really push the limits of the PG-13, and I mean like a variety of dinosaurs. It's not just like a T-Rex. I mean, that's the main. And I think it's an Allosaurus, maybe. Maybe it's a T-Rex. I don't know.
Maybe it's a Utah raptor.
Right, but it's pretty big. It might be I feel like it is supposed to be a T-Rex, but I'm not as up to date. They have fur, too. That's another cool thing in the movie. But they had just a lot of variety of shit going on. They also had a scene in the movie I did not think was going to happen at all. It's not even a thing I thought of going in, like, they're going to show a crazy death of sorts. Dude, there's a death in this movie that was so fucking out of nowhere. Like, for where the movie was going, it just comes out of nowhere. You're like, oh my fucking God. That it... I saw it in a pretty packed theater. Dude, everyone in the theater was, like, shocked. It was brutal. And it's PG-13, where you were, like, when it happens, you're almost sitting there like, dude, what the how's the movie going to recover? And it does. I'll say that. I don't want to, but it did recover. And so I'll say this. It was a fun dinosaur movie, a very annoying like character piece or whatever.
That's what they always have to. Yeah. Who's in that one?
Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor. And they are good. And Anne Hathaway, she still gets these parts where it's like she's like, I'm a strong woman, and it's like I actually don't mind Anne Hathaway, but I'm not buying her as a badass.
Yeah, and like let's give into the fucking. Male fantasy of a weak woman that we have to protect.
Dude, can we have that back? But dude, it had a few heartstring moments, but again, dude, some of the like they're just so stupid. You know what I mean? The people where you're like, dude, just fuck. Like, I'm not saying I would be a genius if dinosaurs showed up, but I would just hide. You know, just like fucking hide. Like, fuck this. I'm not fighting. I'm not running out in the anyway.
Survive.
But if you like dinosaurs, go watch it, guys. If anyone's listening, if you like it, I'm not saying you should go see it.
I'm probably gonna wait for it to come out on streaming.
It'll be on HBO.
Dude, you know me, man. Like,
I got the AMC thing, dude.
Of course, dude. I'm tempted. I gotta reevaluate what streaming services I use. I want to kind of start cutting down, but I should reinvest some money into culture and arts.
I'm going to some museums. I'm gonna try to still get us to go to that Franzetta.
Yeah, we
can't
definitely
go. I'm gonna go, but
yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
Yeah, we'll figure that out. I want to check that out.
Yeah.
It's important. Kelly and I went to the botanical garden.
Oh, hell yeah, dude.
In Brooklyn.
Well, there's this. I'm going to go. I might go tomorrow, dude. I have time. There's this. It's like just it's called the Ark. It's called the Ark. I always saw ads for it.
Okay.
And it's like all these dinosaur bones. They have like a elephant standing on its trunk in the middle of a thing. It's just a big art, cool exhibit that has to do with like prehistoric shit. So I'll send it to you if you want.
Yeah, where is that? I'll check that out.
It's downtown Brooklyn. So
All right.
you can take a train half hour.
All right.
I'm riding my bike. I might go tomorrow, dude. I'm just gonna go. I got a little student ID that's like 20 years old.
There you go, dude.
And I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna go in and just cruise around, get high, maybe take some shrooms.
See
what happens. What do you think, Finn?
Brave New World.
Yeah, man. Did you see the new Spider-Man?
No, I don't think I'm going to.
It's really long, dude. You don't.
I don't think I'm. I know he gets organic web shooters,
right?
Which I kind of hate.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of Spider-Man having mechanical web shooters because it is one, a testament to the genius of Peter Parker, and it also shows how he embraces his powers and utilizes it. And I understand that people are like, well, why can't he have organic spinnerets? It's like he has the proportional strength and speed and a spider sense, and he can adhere to walls. Like, if he had a spinneret, it would come out of his ass.
Yeah, dude. You know? I was about to say, like, the thing about the organic web is it always opens the door for does he come web.
Right. It's all, and like usually it's like supposed to, and like, you know, if you read the James Cameron like spec script that he wrote, fucking awful. But that was the one that first utilized like organic spinnerets, and it's basically like an analogy for like having like a wet dream.
Because
like at one point like Peter has a dream where he's fucking Mary Jane, and then he wakes up and he's like cocooned in a web.
Oh, fuck
and it's
off,
like,
dude.
All right, James Cameron, why don't you fucking chill?
I'm telling you, dude. Just give me, let me get in one of these writers' rooms.
Yeah,
I have the best idea, and they're gonna use it one day. It's gonna be stolen from me, like a lot of my great ideas. Evil Spider-Man, evil Peter Parker from when he was born. Evil. I know you have the whole like he can't be
with great power comes the great ability to rape.
Yeah. No, but dude, it should be like he's born and he's just bad. He's a bad seed, dude. He's evil. He's never been good.
I mean, they could just do it. They could just make like a movie franchise and call it like, you know, Tales of the Spider-Verse. And just have like a what they're doing with Spider Noir.
Or dude, imagine like Peter Parker he meets it could be so dark, dude, where he meets like the evil Spider-Man, but the evil Spider-Man isn't evil right away. He's like, I'm just another Spider-Man. And then the evil Spider-Man like fucks him by like throwing him into his universe. And then when he goes there, not only is it like is Spider-Man a villain, but he's a malicious villain where it's like he's killed superheroes. Because Spider-Man, we all know the infamous Spider-Man holding up the Fantastic Four or like the Avengers over his head. If Spider-Man turned it on, dude, and was evil from the start and like grew his powers, he would be a force to be reckoned with. Am I wrong?
No, because there was like that was like a whole point, because they had this series called The Superior Spider-Man,
right? Where
Doc Ock switched his mind with Spider-Man, and in turn, like he was influenced when he saw Peter's life, like to be good. But then, like he at one point he was fighting the Scorpion, and he punched the Scorpion like full force and like ripped off the Scorpion's jaw.
Right.
And Doc Ock was like, "Oh my god." This guy could have killed me
so many times.
Any fucking minute. Like the amount he was holding back. He could kill anyone.
And dude, there's so much potential for that, because that's a huge thing of Spider-Man's. Every one of his Peter Parker says that. They're like, I know. It's like Superman almost, where it's like, I know I could do damage, but I know I have a responsibility to not. But there has to be a universe where there is an evil Spider-Man who's like, no, I'm going to use it. I'm going to be evil. And then it could be like a... What's the one? Flashpoint, where Spider-Man goes to that other universe and is like actually fighting the other superheroes who are like, "Fuck you! You killed my wife! Like you ripped my arm off! Like the Hulk is brain dead! Like shit like that."
And then like they could even say like how like that evil Spider-Man is actually the center of the web of life.
Right.
So it's like even more like challenging, because it's like, well, what are we gonna? Because you think like, you know, Earth 616 Spider-Man, like that's the main Spider-Man,
right? But
then for it to turn out that he's not,
and it would make sense, dude, because there has to be a duality to life where it's like there's good and bad. So it would be insane. Like there's money on the table, Marvel. We should just click this.
They're not gonna take it. They got Disney money, dude. Like they're not gonna.
I'm not saying
Like how funny is it that Disney has all these franchises and is just fucking everything up. Ruined Star Wars. The fact that Star Wars still is making movies and I could give less of a fuck.
Same thing with Marvel too, dude. You're right. Marvel now, when they put a movie out, I go, I'm not going to that unless it's I hear a good thing. You know what I mean?
As a child, I loved Spider-Man. I loved Star Wars, and the fact that
you don't
this
care
year
about that
Star Wars movie and a Spider-Man movie came out, and I have zero interest.
Right.
And it's not that I'm older now, because it's like these are evergreen things.
I was about to say, yeah, if you listen to our takes, we're not like the critical drinker and the fucking nerderotic being
right,
like,
where it's
there's
like,
not enough women. Like,
it's like, this is how everything was perfect when I was a kid, and everything sucks now. Shit is fucking great now.
Yeah.
There's good shit now.
Dude, look at fucking Absolute Batman.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking
banger.
sick, dude.
That's going to come out when that comes out.
Oh, yeah, and they're making, dude, the new animated ones, they're doing, Bane.
Nightfall.
Yes, when Bane breaks. Oh,
and that's a 3-parter, dude. So it's like a complete adaptation. So the first one is just Batman getting fucked up by Bane.
Right.
The second one is going to be John Paul Valley taking on the mantle of Batman. And the third one is going to be the return of Bruce Wayne after John Paul Valley goes insane.
Right.
Because there can only be one Batman.
Now, one more nerdy thing to get out of the way before we can close out is the Ghost Rider thing they announced.
Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling. I mentioned it in our group chat. I would love if they just skipped Johnny Blaze and went to who's the next guy? Danny Phantom.
Not Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom.
It's not
Danny Ketch.
Yes, Danny Cash. Cash, however you say it. Yeah. Bro, that 90s run was so fucking sick.
Spirit
of
Vengeance.
Yes, dude, I would love. He would always team up with Doctor Strange and Morbius and Blade. Like, there were so many cool like crossovers that they could. This is the time where they could. This is how you. Without them realizing it, they have the opening to make a whole nother dark universe of Marvel.
Now, I wonder if they're going to... Because, like, I mean, Ghost Rider did appear. It was a different... It was actually the third Ghost Rider, that little Mexican guy.
Right, exactly.
Who was an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I wonder if they were going to address that or just going to acknowledge Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as completely out of continuity.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, too, dude. I love that idea. Like, when I heard someone explain that, like, oh, they're making the new Ghost Rider Mexican and he's doing this. I was like, that's cool. Like
he's a low rider. Yeah,
well, that's what it should be, dude. Like every generation, the Ghost Rider, they get a new one.
I liked it when they had like Sam Elliott was like the OG Ghost Rider. And,
right.
Yeah.
It's a cowboy. Like they can go back, dude, and show. So it can Ghost Riders again. Like race doesn't matter. It's just. If you're going to do Ghost Rider, like, do it from that comic point of view, like that character's point of view forward. You know what I mean? Like, don't start Danny Cash and then introduce Johnny Blaze in the first movie. Like, Johnny Blaze should show up at the end of the first movie. Like, what's up, kid?
It should be Danny Cash just because...
Right.
It's like, God, you can't have a name Johnny Blaze, and I'm a guy whose head fucking lights up on fire.
Johnny Blaze, too, dude, could come in at the end of the second one as the guy with the shotgun that shoots hellfire, because that's what he's like his mentor in somewhat. Am I wrong in the?
No, he kind of becomes his mentor when Cash takes over.
So let's do it, dude. I hope I haven't looked up anything else.
I mean, they could. I mean, like, look, they have Scott Lang as Ant-Man, and he was like the second Ant-Man.
Right. Ryan Gosling is also a younger. He looks more like Danny Cash. Sorry,
which is like funny because like Ryan Gosling's in his 40s, but he takes care of himself.
He does look like Danny. Like if Danny Cash, obviously you're right, is like in his. I think he's like 20s, 30s, early 30s tops. But oh man, I want it so bad. I love Ghost Rider. I have people. I argue with these guys I work with where they're like, no one knows who Ghost Rider is. I go, everyone.
Did you ever read the Cosmic Ghost Rider?
No.
That's an alternate dimension. So that's
no.
So this is a world where there was basically like a giant war, like the Skrulls came to Earth or something. Galactus. So Galactus comes. There's a giant war, and basically all life on Earth is eradicated except Frank Castle.
Oh, he becomes Ghost Rider.
So he becomes a herald of Galactus.
Okay.
And he's like kind of traveling, and then first he becomes the Spirit of Vengeance. So he makes a deal with Mephisto to become the Spirit of Vengeance. He's running around the world, and basically like when everyone else dies, it's just him on Earth. Galactus comes to consume the Earth, and it's just Frank Castle as Ghost Rider, who's been insane because he's been on Earth millions of years by himself.
Okay.
So Galactus makes him his herald, So then he's Ghost Rider, but he's the cosmic Ghost Rider.
I like that.
And then eventually Galactus meets Thanos at the end of time, and they battle.
Hell
Thanos wins, and then he basically makes Cosmic Ghost Rider his aide.
Okay,
and his side.
interesting.
And
Jesus.
so then...
It's a lot.
Yeah, and then eventually Thanos brings his past self to the future to basically kill him so he can be united with death.
Wow.
And then Thanos...
It's too much.
Yeah, and then Thanos is like, this guy's a fucking loser. I don't want to be him. And by choosing not to be that, it makes old Thanos vanish. Cosmic Ghost Rider's killed in all of this. He goes to Valhalla with Odin, and then he escapes.
Okay.
And then he's in like the main Marvel universe now.
Sorry. So respect. All due respect to DC and Marvel.
Too convoluted.
Dude, it's like kill your character sometimes. Dude. Kill them, let them finish, dude. Like, it's the same thing with Dragon Ball Z, bro. I can never fully get into them because there's no real stakes. And, oh, yeah, you just said the Cape Crusader. Yeah, I know. I'm American, so there's that. But it's like, it's just so hard to get into some of these things because there's no end. And again, the Cape Crusader will end. That'll eventually be its own
It's a finite
continuity.
series.
Right. But, like, all these characters, you just make new ones. Can we make some new ones? Can we get some people who die? Can we stick with some... Where's the Static Shock, dude? Static Shock was made 20 years ago. White kids like me love Static Shock. If they made a Static Shock, revamped it, movie, TV show...
Get rid of Richie as Gear.
Yeah,
Get rid of Richie entirely because he's gay.
Whatever, dude. Exactly. Just make it cool. And no one can say, like, oh, he was never this black. There's episodes where he goes to Africa, dude. I know this. I know Static Shock. I love Static Shock.
He goes to Africa and refuses to give power to all the villages.
They're like, we need you to stay. He's like, hell no, man. Y'all ain't got TV.
Get the fuck out of
He's an
here.
asshole.
Yeah. He's like, you have to help us, Static. Akon built all of these villages, but there's no power.
Yeah, you abandoned us.
Yeah, Akon abandoned us.
Fuck,
that's awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Long live Akon, and long live his empty promises to those villagers.
For real. Yeah, man. That's it today.
That's it, man.
Guys, follow us at Selli on Instagram. Sorry if we were just more nerdy today than silly, but hey, I had fun.
People know what they're getting into when they listen to the pod.
It is true.
Thank you for continuing to listen to our RSS feed. Thank you for listening on iTunes, and even if you're watching on YouTube and really just listening, we appreciate it. We'll probably get if you want us to bring the videos back, let us know, and I'll get the camcorder.
Yeah, please do. We'll check
it's much easier for us this way, but if you like it more, do whatever you want.
Just leave. I mean, we should say that. We'll say it at the beginning of the next episode. But in this one, whoever's listening who got to this point, if you have any concerns or questions, let us know. But we'll be back with video eventually. We're just
we're taking we're also taking like a nice little break too.
Yeah,
it's nice.
Yeah,
we'd rather just put out it's an audio medium.
True.
Podcast. There was we made a grievous step away. The best podcasts are just audio.
True.
WTF.
And if you're watching Joe Rogan, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Are you actually like
you're watching him?
Do you want to look at like that toad of a human being?
Yeah, dude.
People don't want to look at shit, dude.
Follow me at Selli. Check out. We've been getting on a lot of morning zoos and stuff. Go in the comments of rap and tell them you want us in there too.
Yeah.
That'd be cool because we've been trying to get on there behind the scenes. It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
we've been manifesting.
They love
is
us.
what I mean. Yeah,
we are manifesting all of it. We're going to be okay.
Yeah, man.
As always, you can follow me online at Joe W. Gorman on all major platforms, and we love you very much.
Yes, dude. So I was talking to the doc. Anyway, love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.